Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name's Tyrone. Today's a special day. It's a day where one of my all-time favourite castings comes full circle. This is the Mercedes 450 SEL? Yes, correct. Number 56, 1979 copyright. Wow, way back then. Of course it had some variants, didn't it? We all know the familiar taxi, or maybe you're not old so it's not very familiar to you, and then its last gasp was the Polizei version with the beacon and lights in varying shades, and of course the Bulgarians got hold of it and did all sorts of things with it. But we'll get those off screen just now and we'll get to what I've been anticipating for quite some time. Where are you? There you are. Matchbox dared to do it. They dared. Let's see if they got it right, shall we? That's the back. Not very interesting, but it does say 1980 Mercedes-Benz 450 SEL in all its green glory. Let's take a look and compare. I'm kind of nervous because I don't want them to screw it up, but I really wanted them to do this casting. It's one of those bugger it, let's do it things, isn't it? That sometimes companies do. What have we got here then? The door works. It's a lovely colour. We have rear view mirrors, whereas before we didn't. Nothing much to see on the base. Well, all the relevant information's on the base. They've gone safe with those wheels, happily. It's open doors. The steering wheel is okay. Not great, but okay. I'll show you in a second what it's supposed to look like. But, yeah, it's okay. The dash and the steering wheel, I'll give them a pass. You do get more detail on this one. Of course, they did not call this moving parts in 1980 when it first came out. It's a completely different casting, obviously, because there's a little indent of a sunroof on the newbie. I think the one on the left wins because of nostalgia and nostalgia only. I think they've done a cracking job of that. I mean, the one on the left is heavier, obviously it's got metal base, bigger wheels, more going on. I'll show you the steering wheel. That is how they used to do it. There are all kinds of reasons why they don't do that anymore. One is called the reject rate. I worked in plastics for 17 years in my younger days, and the reject rate on something this delicate is phenomenal. And more often than not, you cannot reuse the plastic for this specific job. You need virgin material, not recycled or regranulated material for things that delicate. So the reject rate is probably the answer to your burning question. Why do they give us steering wheels like that? And of course costs go up, so you've got to get better and better at producing things within a budget, don't you? So you don't go out of business. I love it. I'm happy with it. Thank you, Mattel. Thank you, Matchbox. Wow. And I'm relieved as well, because if they screwed that up I would have been quite heartbroken. Let's put him off to the side. There was a bit of intimidation today, wasn't there, with all the old classics. Let's sigh a breath of relief and get on with the rest of the show. 1983 Buick Riviera is back. I have two other colours, I'll show them to you momentarily, but let's look at number 45 of 54. I was so crazed about getting that Mercedes off, I didn't tell you what number it was. I'll have to roll the tape back. Here we have a sort of a bronzy goldy colour with a nondescript coloured interior, but that steering wheel's okay. Can you see? Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping they would finally bring this one back. It's been a few years, hasn't it? Chrome base. They gave it to us in the pearly white. I don't know, was that 3 years ago, 2 years ago? And the deep red, kind of. So they look great together. We'll go downstairs now. We're into the show. Magnificent. We'll get those away. Bring the 2 stars so far in here. Third one, possibly more. I've got, well, this is the third one for me. 2021 Ford Bronco in blue. Looking very tasty. I like the wheels I put on it this time. Get off. Yeah, it's a really nice blue. Very sparkly. Big slabs for doors. What's the steering wheel looking like in there? Oh, that's pretty good. It's not 1979 good, but it's pretty good. I like the seats in these too. A lot of effort does go into every detail, and then you've got to put the budget in mind. These are not expensive things to collect. Great choice of wheels. Was that the collector series? I think it was. Yeah, rubber tyres on that one. And that was the previous in Moving Parts, wasn't it? Sweet. Really good. Love seeing the continuing story. Who next? You. Step forward. 1950 Chevy Suburban. When I first saw this, I thought, oh, that's a new casting. But no, it is not. It's just a very different looking vehicle in this colour. More sedate. It's number 24 of 54. I hope you're having a great day today. But if you're not, I hope I can change it for the better by looking at tiny cars until your heart is content. Yeah, look at that. That looks like it's new. It's fresh to the range. Bit of engine detail going on. Clicks down nicely. It's nothing worse than getting an opening part and you open the bonnet and it busts or it goes all googly eyes trying to get it back down. Some brands do that quite often. Johnny Lightning springs to mind, but not so much with Matchbox. They do a good job at a very low price. Do I sound like a sales rep? 1950 on the license plate, and what a stunning paint job. We got that one in National Parks and Arrow Flint Camp Arrow Flint. See what I mean? Totally different look. Love it. I think it's because they blacked out the guards on that one. Get the imposters off to the other side, and we'll go for this one. It's the 1988 Mazda RX7 at number 11 of 54. So much fun ripping these open. If you collect all the cards and all that, more power to you, but you're missing out on a lot of fun. It's a peculiar looking engine bay. Not sure about that at all. Satisfying click. Never to be opened again. It's alright, kind of a steering wheel. We even get pedals in this one. Can you see? 3 pedals there. Gear shift. That's not bad at all. Lots of detail across the back. Every detail across the back, including chromed exhausts from that base. The wheel suit, front ends tempoed. I like it. I like that a lot. Those exhausts make it look like a more expensive brand, in my opinion. Yes, please, more colours of that. If I'm in a requesting mood, which I am. Jeep Gladiator is next. Number 10 of 54 was the Mazda 11, I think it was. We're going backwards with this Jeep. So many Jeeps in the lineup, isn't there? Moving parts and mainline and all sorts. But here we have the Gladiator in deep, deep red. What's the engine look like? Oh yes, it feels more realistic to me than the Mazda. I don't know what happened with the Mazda. Not that I worry too much about it, because that's how they're displayed forever. Jeep on the back with that third tail light. Or is that just the handle? No, I'm sure that's the tail light, isn't it? They moved it from the back window to the tailgate. Nice colour. Tell you what, the paintwork on these things have just improved and improved. I mean, I really fell for this when it came out. Such a beautiful blue. But you put it up against one of these modern blues. You hearing me? As I say, nostalgia wins the day for me. I'm old. Oh, let's go for you. I think this is the second colour. I'll show you the other one I have of this 2019 Ford Mustang convertible, number 40, and it has the 70 years anniversary, or 70 years special edition livery. You knew what I meant. Growing list of 70 years anniversary edition who-flungies, whatchamacallits. We're into August, almost September, and yeah, they're mounting up, aren't they? If you're hook, line and sinker for the 70 years editions, join the club, me too, but just makes the journey a little longer, doesn't it? A little more complicated. I'll do a review at the end of the year of all of them, but I like this one. Oh, listen to that. Action replay. Beautiful. It's always good when both sides do the same noise. It's not always, but today, perfect. Pony on the license plate. Did I tell you the story about a friend of mine, well, associate of mine? She bought one of these, and block your ears now if you're easily offended. She bought it with a 2-litre engine in it. But she didn't tell everybody on Facebook that it had a 2-litre. It was, I think, a deeper red than that. It was stunning. But I said, is it a V8? Because I was aware of the fact that you could get them in 2 litres. Sounds like blasphemy, but anyway. And she didn't answer me. And I prodded and she didn't answer me. And so I just said, is it a V8 or did Ford shoot another horse? And she not only didn't she answer me, she never spoke to me again. It was a 2-litre. Blank out the swear words. Fantastic looking addition to the lineup. I did show you that one. I snuck it in my meanderings. The last one I got to show you today, number 7 of 54. It's the 1957 Ford Country Sedan. Wow. Really yoddy. That reverse swinging bonnet, I hope that goes down. Very colourful engine. Can you see? Try and get that light catching it. Oh, perfect. Satisfaction. Wow. Yes, more of this one too, please. El Presidente of Matchbox, or Mattel, whoever runs the joint over there. Quite a bit of weight to this. It's a big slab of a thing. Ooh, I wonder what other colours, as I wipe all the cardboard debris off my fingers. It's a occupational hazard around here. I wonder what other colours they're going to give us, because they've spent a lot of effort and time on this casting. So it ain't going anywhere anytime soon. We hope. Magic. What a lineup. We'll shove him in there. No, he doesn't look right there. We'll put him there. Got to get that end shot just right. Are they all in? Perfect. Magic. I've got to tell you what wave that is. This is Mix 6. Moving Parts 2023 from Matchbox. I left my little list on the kitchen bench, but I'm sure I would have put it in the description between now and when you're seeing it. So there we go. Mix 6 2023 Matchbox Moving Parts. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.